about to turn it on.
Hello, ladies.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, Eva. Nice of you to make it. How are you doing?
I'm okay. I've got like my Coke, I've got a Monster, I've got some cigarettes rolled. I am ready to
Oh my God, I'm drinking Coke too.
Oh,
Whoa.
Wow.
Look out.
Better drink it than smoke, smoke it too, or snort it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. There's some contest for that, but
True.
I don't know about that.
Oh my God, guess what?
What's up?
What?
So I was doing the swoop video last night. I did the first half. Guess who was in my chat for the first part of it?
Oh, who?
Joshua.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah, he was in there. Yep.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, he followed me on Twitter yesterday, and he showed up in the live stream last night.
How interesting. Well, there you go. I didn't know he was actively looking at stuff. I've noticed how much more he's posting and saying thank you to Swoop and asking people to retweet it and stuff.
He said he saw it on his feed, which makes sense because I posted I was going live after he followed me. So he would have seen it, because he followed me. So yeah.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah. I thought it was cool. He was really nice. He was talking to everybody
That's
in the
good.
chat and stuff like that. So
Good.
Cute. There you go.
okay, Xylie
wow.
gets biased. Joshua was in my chat and followed me, y'all. Just saying, period, point blank, period, y'all. I wish I got $5 every time Xylie gets biased says that line.
You got to put out a cease and desist about now, don't you?
Well, Xylie
Yeah.
gets biased, gets a pass, okay? Because
I call them the other Xylie.
yes, they are the other Xylie. They even have a wrench in my chat now.
Oh,
Yeah,
up.
because they're
Moving
top
on.
tier troll, okay? Top tier trolls get wrenches in my chat.
Yeah,
I like that.
lovely. I like
Huh.
that too.
I think it was Voltage Mike went under a tweet. I think it was under Sin's tweet, which was under my tweet, and he put period, point blank, period, and I went under there with the kid asking for $2. Like, bro, you gotta pay me.
Oh, that's funny. That's great.
You gotta pay me for it, bro. Anything going on? I mean, besides what we're about to watch?
This Saturday and Sunday I'm doing a 24-hour stream, so
Oh, you're doing it Saturday,
yeah.
Sunday?
yeah.
Oh, thank God. So we are doing our Dungeon and Dragons. Thank you. Because we
Yes,
didn't do it
I-
last week, and I am like,
Look,
oh
I
my
did it
God.
just for you. Just
Thank
for
you.
you.
I
jumped
appreciate it.
Mhm.
And it's all because I didn't want to do Dungeons and Dragons online, like in front of people. Rynnie loves
Yeah.
me. Rynnie truly loves me. Okay, that's true love right there. Because I wasn't going to sit here and play Valyria in front of all these people. And I'm like, I'm not going to role play in front of these people I don't know. What?
Yeah, no, you're all good. I have Diesel cooking up a one-shot specifically for that stream, so.
That's good. That's
Oh,
good.
that's cool.
Yeah.
I gotta tune in. That's awesome. Well done. Bunny, you got an upload coming?
I think me and Betty are gonna start uploading bi-weekly, and our next thing we do might be a live stream if my little brain can
Ooh.
figure it out.
That's interesting.
Well, if you
Very
need
good.
help, let me know.
Oh, I'll probably ask a lot of questions. I have no idea what I'm doing.
It's
Yeah.
okay. We'll figure it out. Well, I do have to say this. You need to set yourself up to do a live stream 24 hours before you want to do it. So you might want to set yourself up to be able to live stream in the back end of it now. That way you get past that grace period.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you just can't go live with YouTube anymore. They have to verify you for like 24 hours before you can do it.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
So you need to do a test stream or something.
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
I
we could
can
do that.
and then I can help you, and we can do like a test stream, like unlisted or something, and like give the girls the link to come in there and like watch it while we fix things and stuff like that. Yeah, I can help you with that.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. How cool.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be interesting to learn what you guys know as well, because I know nothing about streaming. So that'll be a cool little like, oh, what do you do there?
Yeah.
Streaming's fun. I'll tell you what, I'll stream faster than I'll make a damn video. Just saying.
No, hell
Yeah.
yeah.
God bless it.
Yeah, let's-
I guess we can. Okay, so let's go ahead and get it out of the way. Yeah, Mystic is not with us anymore. Nothing bad happened. It's just life is life, you know.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
nothing. Hey, Mishi, it's nothing against her at all. We will miss her. Nothing but love
Yeah.
and positivity and stuff like that. I just don't
Absolutely.
want.
Yeah,
I just don't
always.
want people to think that it was something bad. It wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you guys are ever interested, be sure to check out Mystic as well whenever she does content.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, best of wishes for her. I know that her job's like full on as well. So
Yes.
Yeah. And it's a really cool job too. I've gotta
I
say,
know.
So
Yeah. Cool job. Suicidal Slaw with the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you.
Woo!
Yes, thank you, Slaw.
Oh,
Thank you. Snow.
oh my God. And I forgot to take a picture of it. Guess what I got in today?
What?
What?
I got a particular blue hoodie with a pumpkin in front of it, drawn by one of my really good friends and co-host, Miss Eva.
Oh, how does it look? Is it looking good?
I love it. I have not put it on yet, but I love the look of it, girl. Let me tell you.
Oh, I'm so happy. Thank you,
And
Xylie. That's awesome.
I can tell you now the type of material that is. It's the kind of hoodie that isn't like the real puffy heavy hoodie. It's the hoodie that you can wear like on fall days. So where in other words you don't get super hot in it. So you can basically wear it longer.
Perfect.
So you can wear it in the spring too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, that's so cool.
So that's the kind of material it is for the and it's lined like really nice, so you can tell it's like gonna like break the wind also. So yeah, it's a good hoodie. It's a good hoodie and it's real pretty.
I'm excited to see photos of it too. Thank you so much. That's so cool. That's really nice.
Well,
to
I
hear.
had to get it because I love the pumpkin. I love the pumpkin. I was like, oh! And when I showed my husband, I was like, what is this? And he handed it to me. He goes, I don't know. And I opened it up and said, oh my God, it's my hoodie Eva made! And he looked at it and he was like, oh, that's really cool. I was like, yeah, Eva drew it. Eva drew it. Did you know Eva drew it?
Oh, that is so cool.
Yeah.
Thank you again. I'm so happy.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I forgot to mention that.
Thank you. Before we get into it, though, let's say hello to everyone in the chat. Who have we got there? We've got Belzy, we've got Avit, we've got McMuffin, we got Zal Gets Bias, of course, Twilney, Mad Mex, what's going on? Trippy, yo, what's going, Trippy? Giselle, Miss Susie, Draconian Nutter, and Mishi, Top Tomato. What's going on, everybody? Hello, Jordan, Meta Motley, Judinasaur. Excellent, everybody's here. A lot of greenies in chat today. What's going on? Hey guys.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. It's like they're members and they're watching us. It's amazing.
It's crazy, right?
Honestly, when we started this, oh God, almost a year ago. Holy shit, it's almost been a year.
It's almost a year, yeah.
Wow.
Bro, okay, Eva, when we started this, did you think that we would get this far?
No. Like, I had faith in us, but I didn't realize that this many people would be interested in our podcast and hanging out with us every week. So I'm so grateful for everybody. It's so cool.
Do you know we literally beat the betting pool odds?
Oh yeah, of course. With commentary, women's podcast.
Commentary, we actually beat the odds. They actually thought we weren't going to go past 5 to 10 episodes.
Wow.
Yeah, and look at us. This is like our 48th live or something like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
And almost 30 videos. Like we're getting up there. We've almost got like 100 altogether.
That's
Absolutely
awesome.
astounding.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah, we beat the odds, girls. We beat the odds.
Finally.
And we're going to
Only
keep
one
going.
remaining.
So now all we have to do, okay, this is my 300 moment. Ladies of the broadcast and ladies and gentlemen of the audience, we have to beat Now Recording in Subs. Okay.
Oh my God.
Let's go. I'm so ready.
What I'm going to need you to do, because I know quite a few of y'all got at least 10, 12 alt accounts. All right. I need you to go and subscribe on all those accounts. I need you to get your sister, your mamas, your aunties, your grandmothers to subscribe. Also, tell your friends, share the broadcast, do what you got to do. We got to beat Now Recording by the end of this year in subs. Okay?
Yeah, let's go.
And look, we're almost getting there. We're like at 1.54K at the moment of you guys hanging around us. So oh my God, that's massive. That's awesome.
So we got to beat them boys. We got to beat them boys.
Yeah.
Only
we
one
got this.
podcast can stand. It's gonna be us.
Yeah.
I
I love that Abin said it's like you'll actually like each other or something. It's like, sometimes you kind of need that. Yeah.
Abbott has
Imagine.
been with me since, holy crap, Abbott's been with me on my channel since I was like 200 to 300 subs. Abbott's been with me since forever, because he was actually he was part of one of the first stories that I ran when I started actually doing stories on my channel. Yep.
Oh, no G.
He been with me forever.
That's
All right.
He's always making me laugh on Twitter. He's hilarious.
Yeah, no, Abin's hilarious. All right, so we are going to watch now. I'm gonna do it at regular speed because it's only 17 minutes long, but apparently there is a lot of tea that is spilt in this 17-minute video. It is Oz Media's video about Illuminati. Oz is supposedly putting out, like, it's supposed to be a long ass video about Illuminati because Oz lived with the Illuminati. Oz was the boyfriend of Illuminati.
Oh, okay. I was gonna ask if there was a bit of a background there for us to know, for people that don't know.
Yeah. And I have not watched this video, so, but I heard there is a lot of tea in it.
Ooh.
So, put a 1 in the chat if you are ready to get started. What's up, Jaded?
Also, I can't stop staring at like that dumb Garfield plushie in the background. It's so dopey looking.
I really just noticed that. That's so funny.
Yeah, he looks drugged.
That's an old Garfield.
Yeah,
That's
he looks
old
like he's
Garfield.
seen for days.
All right, so let's go.
Let's do it.
Howdy everyone, I'm Oz, in the flesh. No cartoon avatar this time. I'm making this because I'm giving an update to both my regular viewers and those who are here for something a bit more specific. To my regular viewers first, I hope this video can help explain where I've been over the last 3 years. For those who are here for the Illuminati drama, I do have some news, and I'm making this video for full transparency, as I believe this is important in a situation like this. First and foremost, I need to make everyone aware, for reasons that I hope this update will make clear.
Okay, I want to pause for a second.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, for this video, did he decide to pull the bookshelves like right there perfectly in the camera shot?
Well, yeah, and he's got his like 2 YouTube plaques up on the back wall. Like, it looks like it's pretty set up for him to be on the.
He's very symmetrical. I'm actually
Yeah.
liking it. He's quite symmetrical here.
Yeah, like this.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. It's just very pleasing to see someone be symmetrical for once.
Abbott said, "Whoa, I didn't expect that voice, bro. I didn't
I
either."
know,
True.
neither did
Nope.
I. For what he looks like.
Yeah, I
Kind of
wasn't.
sounds like Wonder.
In a way, yeah, he does
Wonder.
actually.
Oh,
He does
yeah.
kind of sound like Wonder. He does.
And he's definitely got more hair than me as well. I'm already jealous of how thick it looks.
He does have like a...
True.
For my safety, I need to put a short and temporary pause on production of my video on Illuminati. The video will still, of course, be produced. I just need to put things on a lower burn and return to regular content for the time being, for many reasons. Some of them being the honest truth that I can't afford to continue at this rate, both fiscally and physically. Illuminati has taken this to a legal front, using the courts because of how poorly things went for her on the internet. As a reminder, for those of you unaware, Illuminati started a fight with a lawyer on Twitter, accused him of copying her style, which then led to other content creators and past collaborators.
Can you believe this whole shit started because she tried to call out Legal Eagle?
That is so
Oh,
funny. Imagine
snowball.
picking fights with a lawyer.
Yeah. Her ego just
Holy-
fucked her.
Over highlighted torn paper.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
That
Ridiculous.
is amazing.
Speaking out about their past interactions with her. Illuminati is the one who took this off of Twitter and brought it onto YouTube, where she would then post a suicide note of one of her former employees for the world to see as an attempted own. Now,
That
full
was so
transparency,
disgusting.
I was one of the creators who spoke out against her, despite the fears and hesitations that I had. I've put a
Can
lot
I
of
go
things
back
in
and
my
read
life
what
on
that
hold.
says, if that's all right? I think that it's time that I actually speak out on the current Twitter threads regarding sad milk in 2020 and 2021. I cannot express how scared I am to do this. The fear I have in my gut to even speak out. However, I do feel it's important to say my piece on this subject matter. Oh, geez.
Mm-hmm.
Despite the fears and hesitations that I had, I've put a lot of things in my life on hold to produce this video, ending up with nearly 110 pages of a manuscript which details as much of what I can. And
That's a long ass video.
Wow. 57,000 words.
Jesus.
That's going to be a long video.
Yeah.
Yeah. 31,000 characters. No, 317,000 characters.
Dang.
Characters excluding spaces, 260,000. God damn.
110 pages.
Bro.
You got to buckle in for that one.
It's gonna take 3 days to cover that bitch. All right.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something. Converting this monstrosity into a video
Whoa.
with its accompanying half-thousand
Wait a minute. He's not even done, and that's the 3-hour mark right there.
Over 3
Oh
hours.
my
Oh.
God.
3-hour mark is like right here. You can see the cursor a little bit.
Yeah.
And this is only half. It doesn't show After Effects and bro.
He is going all out, bro.
Jesus Christ, how long is the video going to be?
It's all relevant. It's got to be all relevant because, like,
Yeah.
he knows the ins and outs of everything, doesn't he? Really, of what's happened in
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It was like number
Converting this
Yeah.
monstrosity into a video with its accompanying half-thousand screenshots has been one hell of a monumental task for me, a one-person team, to embark on. I want to get everything right, or more of I need to. And I need to ensure that everyone's stories are factual. But to do so, I need to pump the brakes and not rush this out for the sake of being able to not stress about my next meal, or my next bill for that matter. Because of this, I need to, and more.
And you know what's funny? After this video, he was gaining like 1,000 an hour on his what you call it? What is it when you're GoFundMe.
Oh wow,
He's up to like 30K now.
Wow.
Wow.
Yep.
That's how much people hate her.
Yep.
Yeah.
More importantly, I want to continue my regular content so I can afford to live day to day. There is another factor to all of this, a factor which Illuminati has caused, or as I will be calling her throughout this video, Blair. For full transparency, which will be explored more in my future video, Blair and I dated. We were a couple for a decent chunk of time. This puts me in an ungodly complicated situation of doing everything that I can to try and separate the relationship drama from the public drama.
Can you imagine that he has to say that he dated her?
Ugh.
Yeah, what a slap in the face already.
Like,
Yeah.
bro.
As in the process of dating her, there are a lot of things which I bore witness to. Before anything else, I want to firmly state that this update is being made with the understanding that there is a likelihood that this will end up in a courtroom. I say this because things have been escalating quite a bit behind the scenes, and the stress has certainly been rising. What I can only describe as retaliation from the person who's my ex, former employer, and prior colleague, Blair is in the process of currently foreclosing my home because of this stress of
That is fucked.
Wow. What a bitch.
That's his punishment for speaking out on Blair.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
That's his
I can't
punishment.
imagine.
He's about to lose his home because he spoke out on Blair. It's crazy.
I don't
He's
understand
legal,
how
bro.
much animosity you can have towards someone that you once actually loved. You know what I mean? Like that's
I feel like people like this don't actually love somebody. They love what they can do for them and what they can get out of them, and they're
Yeah.
already planning for them to fuck them over in the end.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
her holding that house
Wow.
over his head, she already knew what she was going to do with that from day one.
that's gross.
100%.
Yep.
Wait,
Of
he's
where-
23.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a baby.
Oh.
Yeah, he is a baby.
That's so much
Yeah.
stress for something like
That's-
oh.
Oh, I can't imagine someone my age going through this, bro.
taking my home from me. I need to pump the brakes and change directions so I won't be homeless come Christmas. Because that's when Blair set my home to foreclose, right before Christmas.
What?
And yes,
Oh my god! She's fucking evil, bro! Who does that? Oh my
Well,
god!
Well, that is not a Christmas miracle.
Oh my god!
That's so
does that?
vindictive. Holy shit.
Holy shit!
I was about to make a
Mm-mm.
probably tasteless joke.
And you
but
didn't,
maybe if
Bunny. That means you're growing.
I was about to say, maybe if I go ahead and like pre-warn everybody before I say it, it'll be more comical and not so serious. I was going to say someone's about to be homeless alone.
Oh my god, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with Bunny. Guys, guys, with a heavy heart, unfortunately I have to inform you that Bunny is no longer with the broadcast.
I'm sorry. Macaulay Culkin would have laughed.
God damn it.
Blair has the power to set the foreclosure sale. This situation was a fear and hesitation that I had from the beginning, even telling Wonder as far back as April.
Even telling Wonder, I say that if you want to go public, you have pretty much a large portion of Sad Milk backing you. Speaking today has lifted the weight off my chest. I don't have to hide or watch my words. I'm scared, man. She has the power to evict me from my house. And if she were to do that, you go public with that too. She gets scared, doubles down, and then evicts you. She's permanently lost her, or she'd permanently lose her platform. She can barely reply to Legal Eagle. She wouldn't do such a thing. I'm going to be sick, and are you able to talk right now?
A day before my thread went up that I was mortified that if I spoke out against Blair or even dared to cross her, that she would retaliate with taking my home from me. When I did speak out, as many of you are aware, Blair sent me a cease and desist. A cease and desist, by the way, over a Twitter thread which she apologized for not only in her video, but as well as privately. Despite this, I persisted on working on my video, continuing the production of something which started as 20 pages, then slowly grew into the novel that it's become. Throughout this entire process, I had the fear that once I released this video, Blair would drop the hammer on me. I've lived the last 4 months of my life with the looming threat of Blair's retaliation, and truth being, from my understanding, she could have done this as early as June. As to why Blair waited so long, I'm honestly unsure. To me, it feels like Blair is taking every course of action that she can to prevent this video from being produced.
Shit, I say let it out now. Teddy for $4.99. To be fair, Evicted for Christmas sounds like a title of a Hallmark Christmas movie.
Oh
Teddy,
my God,
you're as bad as Bunny.
Yeah,
No, that's not wrong. It probably already is.
I could
one.
picture like Sarah Michelle Gellar in it. I like where you're going with this.
Oh my god.
From legal threats to trying to take my home, which wouldn't be surprising, considering Blair's alleged white-collar crimes I intend to expose with...
You said that in cursive. Like,
He did say that in cursive. Oh, damn.
evidence within my video. Before any of this, however, I am taking the proper legal channels and speaking with the right people to elevate this down the needed path. Because of this, it would be unwise of me to reveal further information. I can only assume this is one of the reasons Blair is so determined to shut down my video's production.
Okay, here's my thing. How is evicting him going to shut it down? He's going to take his computer with him wherever he goes.
Exactly. It's going to make her look like 1,000 times worse.
Yes. And Voltage Mike, you owe me money for saying period, point blank, period. Just saying. You owe me
She's
money,
already
bro.
doing. She'll send Illuminati after you.
Yeah.
You don't want that.
Fine.
And to repeat myself from earlier, every word that I speak within this update is with the explicit understanding that this video may end up on the floor of a courtroom. In order for me to fight this, regular production of my content is needed to help fund the production of this said video. The reason why I'm making this update is so it's understood that I'm not just ignoring my obligations and responsibilities and suddenly hiding behind a flurry of videos in hopes that people will one day forget. The reason why this video has taken so much time as it has is not only am I a one-man team producing this, but I'm also continually uncovering more segments to the story and hearing more and more voices that come forward to speak their side of things. Interviews, questionnaires, screenshots,
God.
the works. All from a number of individuals.
Damn.
During this process,
Good God, bro. I'm gonna tell you
prepared.
what, this video better be good. I feel like it's gonna be video of the year.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he did say he had like a 500,000 like screenshots to pop in there as well. Like that's massive.
Oh
And like
my
you said, it's a one-man team.
Good
Yeah.
God Almighty.
the video will continue to remain under production. I'm not stopping this because of her retaliation. While she did
Good.
successfully give me pause, I do fully intend to complete this video. Now, let's talk about how Blair is even able to foreclose on me. What put her in a position of power beyond a landlord, a mortgagee, which in my eyes is something even worse. As a quick note, Blair's name is not on any of the original documents related to my home.
What?
I'm providing all of this information to give full context to the GoFundMe as I feel it's more than deserved, as honestly, I would feel guilty as hell putting the video on pause shortly after it hit its funding goal, followed by me just continuing to upload regular content without warning. More details will of course follow with the main video.
Hayden says it generally bothers me so fucking much that Oz is a few years younger than me and going through all this. I'm 26, and if I was facing all this now at the age, I'd end up in a psych ward. Yeah.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Yeah, it's
That's
a
a
lot.
lot of stress, a lot of mental toll on a person that young as well, and that is their livelihood. That is actually like their job.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
As I do not have time to fully expand on everything. As I briefly stated previously, Blair and I dated. We started when I was 20 and she was 28. And currently, I'm 23, almost 24. In the beginning, Blair walked me into several poor financial decisions. My naivety caused me to believe her reassurances that I could handle all of the financial obligations being dropped onto my shoulders by someone more experienced in life than I was. Why these obligations were placed onto me? At the time, Blair had bad credit.
oh,
Wow, bro.
Yeah, he's going after
Yeah.
her scores. now.
yeah, she was like, "Trust me, bro."
Oh my God.
So all of the purchases, loans, everything was being placed in my name. This included the car that she purchased, then revoked from Wonderstruck. I was on the loan as a cosigner
What?
only because of my credit at the time. Eventually,
Oh my
though,
God.
the financial responsibilities that I incurred would stack up on me, building a mountain of monthly debt that would lead me into several financially tight months and eventually just breaking. This would lead me to asking Blair, my partner, for financial help for things such as my home, which she was living in. Help from my partner, who at any given time would be making up to 30 times my monthly income.
Bro.
Oh, yeah, that's financial abuse. That's
Holy shit.
Yeah, that is. Jesus.
Blair's, if he, well, he's,
31.
yeah, like 31. Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
31 now. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
I wonder if like he has a good relationship with his parents or anything, like to where they were maybe like, hey, this one's trouble. Like I wonder if there was anybody in his life that saw the red flags, because I mean he was so young. Of course he probably didn't know much about the shit she was doing.
Yeah.
But like I wonder if anybody else saw it, and I don't know. I just feel like there were so many red flags that of course he wouldn't notice, but maybe somebody else, I don't know.
Oh, yeah. I get what you
That's
mean.
true.
Yeah.
These amounts of assistance would be added to a ledger of debt. And I want to clarify again, Blair wasn't my bank. She wasn't my landlord. She was my partner at this time. This ledger also includes things such as a non-refundable design fee and land deposit on a multi-million-dollar custom home that she threatened to break up with me if I didn't agree to proceed on this with her, as
What?
well as other financial
Wait, what?
Whoa!
Excuse me?
Whoa!
Wait, what?
Wait. Wait, she's trying to
design
break-
fee and Blair wasn't my bank. She wasn't my landlord. She was my partner at this time. This ledger also includes things such as a non-refundable design fee and land deposit on a multi-million-dollar custom home that she threatened to break up with me if I didn't agree to proceed on this with her, as well as other financial expenses that I honestly can't account for.
Oh my god.
Oh, I would have been like, yeah, nah. Yeah, nah,
I'm
no
like-
thanks.
I'm just like, did he really like her that much where he's just like, okay, I really don't want to break up with you, so I'll do this.
$1 million, like multi-million-dollar home, and then we're like holding their relationship over their head if she did. Oh, that is sickening. That is so gross.
Now remember,
Like-
this is all allegedly, okay? Because we don't know both sides, and we haven't
Yeah.
actually seen evidence yet. You know what I mean? So we gotta keep that. We gotta keep that in mind. We haven't seen evidence of this yet. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
And hopefully,
I-
if he's saying all this, he shows evidence of it in his video. You know
Where
what I mean?
were his friends or
Yeah.
anybody that he was like? He had to have been discussing this stuff with somebody. I mean, these are huge life decisions. That was he just making with just him and her? Or was he like? I need to know, like, if he was telling people about this and what they thought, because my lord, if
Teddy
you
for
say
one
this out loud,
Teddy for $1.99. He has a Garfield plushie, so I trust him.
no one's even noticed the possum. Look at the little
Oh,
dapper
yeah.
possum up there.
Oh, there is a
Thank
little
you.
possum. Oh.
That was
He's
one of
just
our
chilling.
first shorts.
Or even come close to this number when digging through my own finances. This ledger would creep into the range of $180,000, an insurmountable amount where I don't even understand how she got there. That number ballooned higher and higher, the number ever increasing, and I never questioned it out of guilt for needing help.
Wait, how much money was he making? Look,
That's what I'm.
these are
Yeah.
numbers that I don't think I'll ever see in my lifetime. Okay? Because
Yeah.
I certainly haven't seen it in the first 47 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, how much money was he making? Like, what
Was
the
it-
fuck?
Because was
Yeah.
it like just basically based off his credit rating and stuff as well, possibly? Like he was able to like loan the amount? Like,
Well, he would have had to have
Hmm.
had good credit, and at 20, or how old was he? He was,
He was 20 when
20
they
at the
first started
time.
dating, yeah.
yeah, I doubt his credit was good enough to, I don't know. I feel like he had to have had some money or something to wager with, because, I mean, when you're first starting out in your 20s, your credit's not really good enough yet. You haven't built it up yet.
Oh my god.
Guilt from her telling everyone.
Folks just don't get their name slapped on a multi-million-dollar mortgage unless they're rich already.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
she-
what I was thinking.
And Skip says that's why this shit don't jive.
From her
Yeah.
friends to my friends to her employees to hell, even her Discord staff about my finances, oftentimes unprompted. Guilt involving the fact that everyone I interacted with on a day-to-day basis looked down on me for her words towards me. My own partner, the person who was supposed to be my other half, was actively putting me in a position where she was chipping away at my mental health. I was afraid to tell anyone what was happening because she had convinced me that I was a parasite. That I...
Mm, I
oh,
get that.
oh, sweetheart. Oh.
I avoided telling anyone who could have helped me see what was happening out of fear of further confirmation, more eyes looking down on me. Something to note, when you're around Blair, your world revolves around her. In my case, my home was hers, despite her name not being on it. I had no friends out in Colorado, a state that I moved to at the behest of Blair. Only Blair's friends were out here. All of my connections had to be approved by her. I wasn't allowed to be friends with people she didn't like, such as Click and One Topic, or even Wonder, once that bridge was burned and reduced to cinders.
Yeah, so she isolated him, and
Yeah,
Yeah.
that explains my
your
questions.
Yeah,
that
hallmark of a
allegation is true,
narcissist.
yeah.
Yeah, hallmark of a narcissistic abuser. Like that's the thing. Like you get isolated, you got nobody, and that's the only person you can trust is them. And then that the fact that she was like saying that he was a parasite and he was leeching and stuff like that, like that's basically making him think that and putting him in that position where he couldn't tell anybody. I just that just my heart breaks already, and we're not even all the way through. That's so horrible. Poor
Yeah,
guy.
that's definitely fucked. Ugh.
I was even in a position where my finances were nearly entirely controlled by her, from what debts I took on to later being the fact that she was the person who signed my paychecks. All while my world was painted to me in a light where I should be grateful for her generosity.
Okay, see, that's another thing. I am going to say this, though. Now, granted, it could have been his age. I'm not, if you're my employer, I'm not doing loans for you. First of all,
crazy.
I'm not going to have the person who is my partner in life as my employer. That ain't happening.
Yeah.
No,
I made that mistake. It's horrible.
Yeah, that ain't going to happen. Second, I sure as fuck ain't signing no damn loans or anything for my fucking employer. Bitch, you pay me. That means you have more money.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm one of those
Bro.
that's on board with, I think people need to keep their finances and stuff separate when they're in. That needs to be the new norm.
I did with my first one,
Yeah.
and I still have it that way in my second one.
Yeah, me and Cooter have been together for years, and like our shit's all separate, and we don't plan on entertaining it.
The way
Just 'cause
I
that
look at it,
seems
there's
hard.
no need.
Yeah,
honestly.
exactly. Yeah.
And it cuts out the bullshit of I accidentally spent too money on our joint account. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Or a
exactly.
situation like that. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
that
if either
should
one
just
of
be
us
the
needs
norm.
anything, we just pass it along. That's all. You know.
Yeah.
It wasn't until recently when I explained my situation to my parents, my friends outside of Blair's control, that I began to understand just how perverse my life had become for nearly 3 years. And I want to add, I tried to pay Blair back in any way that I could, by the way. I felt indentured to her by this debt she had hanging over my head. Hell, I even took a position in her company at a lower pay to try and pay this debt back. Offered to work with her in her crypto farm for free to pay.
Oh.
She had a crypto farm.
Oh.
Interesting.
I don't even really understand what that means.
By the way, I felt indentured to her by this debt she had hanging over my head. Hell, I even took a position in her company at a lower pay to try and pay this debt back. Offered to work with her in her crypto farm for free to pay back the debt.
She's a crypto bro.
It's just
Makes sense. She be scamming. Allegedly.
allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
Anything that I could to try and make myself feel useful. While I worked for Blair's company, I helped improve it in any way that I could with my knowledge of how YouTube worked. I was able to assist in the push for Blair's channel to make the sudden and stark rise into a new payout range of 6 figures a month, all while I was being paid not even enough to get by with my monthly bills. And Blair was very aware of my finances. I sacrificed a lot of my time to try and recoup this debt while also trying to help save her channel, because in 2021, due to personal and private reasons expressed to me by Blair, this would lead me to up and almost entirely abandon my channel throughout the year of 2022. More of this story later, because there are more pieces. But this led to the end of 2022, where Blair would take advantage of not only my financial strife, but both my legal and financial illiteracy in December of that year. When I was 23 and Blair was nearly 31, Blair, with her lawyer, would create an honestly quite confusing legal document for me to sign where I would agree to pay back her debt. Blair, Being the person who signed my checks knew that I couldn't afford legal representation. Blair also knew that the $2,500 that she was having me pay monthly towards that debt was almost as much as I was making monthly working for her. This would mean that I could barely pay for anything else in my life other than the debt that I owed her. Everything I made working for her was going right back into her pocket. Blair would bring me to her lawyer's office, put me in a room alone with the two of them, with papers in front of me. Papers which I foolishly signed for a myriad of reasons, ranging from Blair expressing that this would mend our relationship, that it was the right thing for me to do, that this would also protect her legally and prevent her from getting into trouble with the IRS.
Oh.
Bro.
He must have some good proof of this stuff he's saying. 'cause-
I hope so too.
Yeah, look,
Oh.
the moment my partner gets into a room with their lawyer and just me, I'll be like, what the fuck is this? There's no way I'll be signing shit, to be honest. Like, that just seems like, oh, man.
She also would describe to me, and while I can't remember if this exact word was ever used, she essentially explained to me that because she used company funds to assist me, that she had committed embezzlement. And by converting the amount that I owed her into a
That doesn't make sense. He's an employee.
Yeah, but I think once you're a company, all right, so once you're a company, the money that you earn, you can't just willy-nilly just use it for anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you can't go and buy a car with it unless it's technically like a company car. You can't just go and buy clothes with it unless it has to do with the company. You know what I mean? Like, you can't
Yeah,
just
because they
willy-nilly.
get tax
Right.
like cuts and breaks.
That's
and
why
stuff,
when you run
I
a
think.
company, you actually have to have a salary. Now, what you do with your salary is your own. But all the other money that comes in past the salary goes back into the company.
Right.
Yep. Ooh.
loan with her company, this would save her skin legally. Now, to most people, that word may not have a lot of meaning. But to me, when I was 11, my mother was incarcerated for this exact crime, a remnant of the 2008 financial crisis.
Oh, so he's got personal stuff to go along with this too that makes,
May not have a lot of meaning. But to me, when I was 11, my mother was incarcerated for this exact crime,
Oh my
a
God.
remnant of the 2008 financial crisis. This taught me a very harsh lesson from an early age. But more importantly, Blair was aware of this past of mine. Whether this was used against me, I can't say for certain. But the idea of another person I loved being locked away, but this time for my actions, words cannot describe the guilt that I had. As I briefly stated earlier,
Bro.
dude.
He's gonna have to come with some receipts with these because this is some heavy shit. This is some heavy shit. Oh my God.
That's the thing, Mad Max is
Blair
like, don't
used
tell
this
them
debt.
personal things. Like, Mad Max is saying, don't tell them personal things. They do. They were in a couple. They were in a relationship. What do you mean, don't tell them personal things? I know that's like, at that point, like, he thought he could trust her with everything and anything. Like, that's the thing. And she's just, that's, like, if this is, you know, this whole allegedly whatever is true, then she's definitely using that shit against him to leverage herself up. Like, that's...
I wonder how long they knew each other before they started dating. I wonder if this was like a real
good
fast
point.
kind of, I don't know.
I have no clue. I do not have a clue. I do not know. That part I don't know.
Be interesting to know. Just because I wonder if it was like a real fast, like whirlwind kind of relationship where he just like went head over heels or something.
Yeah,
right off
got
the
caught
bat.
up in it all. Yeah.
Yeah.
as a promise that this would specifically help mend our relationship, not our friendship, and put us on a better foot. It wouldn't be until a few weeks after signing that document that I would learn that she had already moved on, and had almost everyone in my daily life keep this fact a secret from me. Blair used all of this, promises of reconciliation and other factors, which will soon be further elaborated on, as means to get me to sign a document known as a deed of trust. I wasn't aware of the power that this document held, what it does, what it allowed her to do. Again, I couldn't afford legal representation. She knew this. This document gave her the power to foreclose if I was unable to make a monthly payment of nearly $2,500 for nearly a decade. Blair knew that even with my income working for her, that this wasn't possible. So, it feels as though she knew that I would be destined to fall behind, that this outcome was inevitable. If the home is foreclosed or if I decide to sell, Blair gets an immediate payout, and it's because of this that I'm hesitant to take the easy way out. There's also the fact that there's just not enough equity in the home, that if this were to foreclose upon, Blair would still be out money, and she could then sue me further to get that money back. If you're looking for an easy point of evidence, as you can see with Wonder, Blair has a habit of taking advantage of younger men, 8 years younger than her, and their financial illiteracy for her own personal gain. Originally, I assumed that I would have the video produced by now, but unfortunately, I overestimated my abilities and also had to deal with the legal and financial stress which followed. It's
Yeah, because I think she sent a cease and desist to his dad, too. I believe... No, that was Wonder's dad. No, was it Wonder's dad?
Oh.
It was Wonder's dad. I'm sorry.
Was Wonder with her as well at some point? Like, I don't understand what his relationship is.
I think he was an editor.
He was an editor. Okay.
Yeah, Wonder was an editor. Yeah.
obvious to me that I need to focus on myself and not destroy my well-being for this video.
Teddy for $4.99. We need to send in Logan to use his scamming talents for good and scam Teddy! Teddy!
That's a big brain idea,
Yeah,
Teddy.
that's a big brain idea, Teddy. Good job. Skip says, I'm sorry, I'm too jaded. This comes off as manipulative in its own right. Feel bad for dude, but... Okay, hold on.
I'm in
too
the
jaded.
same boat as Skip here. There's some of this that I just kind of feel weird about, and I think it might be he feels like he's being a little over, not like he's being over dramatic, but like he's overacting in some parts.
Yeah.
Like the way he stopped and looked at the camera, like, but his eyes aren't like changing at all. I don't know. I notice weird little things like that, and it makes me feel weird.
I think that's a fair observation to make.
It might be autism. I don't know.
Skip says, thank you,
On
buddy.
my
I was
end.
feeling like an asshole.
I don't know. I'm genuinely feeling for the guy. Like, I don't know.
feel
Maybe
bad for him.
yeah. Maybe it's just like
Maybe the
I don't know.
delivery, maybe?
I don't know.
It
I
could
can't
just be
really put my.
awkward.
Yeah, I don't. It might be that, or it could be like, I don't know, something. Like, okay, he says he's been through a lot when he was younger and stuff, but like that didn't make him more cautious about, like, I don't know. That didn't teach him any red flags to look for anything. I don't know. Like, I feel like when you're, and I'm about to use the word gullible, but it's just because I can't think of another word right now. But when you're this kind of like gullible, people like her look for, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. My thoughts are jumbled on this whole situation.
yeah. Okay. Well, I can not benefit of the doubt, devil's advocate, I guess. Like, he's written a script, he's read it all, he's edited it, and he's uploaded it. And I get there is points in there where you kind of go, oh, that's like, when he paused and he like had nothing to say, and it's like, I think that's like, for me, I think that's just being genuine, and he really did just want to get it out there. But I also get that, that he edited it and he put it out there, and like there could have been parts that he could have chopped up and gotten rid of to be more professional about it. But like that's
I get what you're saying.
That's one side of it, but the other side, I really think that this is something that's really hard for him to talk about, obviously, because of everything that's going on. And like, he's 23 years old, like he's young as hell, and I don't know, there's some sort of innocence about that, which I feel like that's been taken advantage of, like, allegedly.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's like I was saying, like him being so vulnerable really did make him a target for somebody like her.
Yeah. Yeah.
That part I do feel bad about. Oh, it's just something.
Skip, he was saying his channel, not hers. Here's my thing. He's putting out a lot of claims that he needs to be able to show receipts on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because this is all just words right now. So
Yeah,
like,
maybe that's why I feel so on the fence about it. It's just that he's saying this stuff, but I'm not seeing anything. So I'm just, I don't know.
Mhm.
yeah. Well, that's what the 3-hour plus video is, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
it's- better have a lot of evidence.
Yeah.
This,
Yeah.
of course, leads me to the GoFundMe. Not a penny of what has been raised will be used to repay Blair. I will be using the aid given for legal fees and only necessary expenses. The purpose is to aid me in potentially breaking out of what I can only call a manipulative situation with several lanes of legal red tape in front of me. This money will be used to secure a legal retainer and any legal cost, and once and only once the legal front is secured, will I use the funding to help with monthly finances related to securing my home. Finances which are not tied to Blair in any way. I also want to add that I'm not trying to escape any debt that I may rightfully owe Blair. I just don't want to fucking lose my home or lose it from retaliation. For further future transparency, I intend to provide updates with my GoFundMe, which will include progress updates and invoices when applicable. I intend to be as transparent as I legally can throughout all of this. And of course, I wanted to thank everyone for their patience with me. And I felt that this update was more than deserved for everyone who's been here so far. Thank you all. Also, she took the furniture.
Oh,
Did
did you hear
was
that?
What did he
Yeah.
say?
He said
She took the
also
furniture.
she took the furniture.
Oh,
When she
Jesus
moved
Christ.
out, the story is when he came home one day, all the furniture was gone.
oh, Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
She's literally taken everything from him. Like,
Yeah, that's how the story goes.
Mm.
Yeah.
God damn. Well, I'm looking forward to this monster of an upload from Oz. That's
Yeah, this was such a tease.
yeah.
See,
Well,
my only thing is, like I said, he said a lot of shit that he needs to be able to provide proof on. You can't just
Yeah.
sit in front of a camera and say shit like that.
Yeah,
And
I
that
feel like
might
maybe
work
this
against
video
him.
was a bad idea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, look, she took the furniture, but I bet the house looks clean now.
God.
I imagine he's got like blow up furniture in there.
Probably.
The thing
Yeah.
is, yeah, for someone like, well, I don't get why she'd take the, well, I do, yeah. She takes the furniture for someone that can literally buy whatever she wants.
But did she buy the furniture, I wonder?
I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe
that's a good point.
Maybe she bought the furniture and she was like, this isn't even your taste. This is my taste.
I mean, not gonna lie, I'd be a petty bitch like that. Not gonna lie, I'd be fucking petty like that. Shit. No, I don't know. I mean, listen, do I feel like she has it in her? I'm gonna tell you what. I do feel like she has it in her to do it.
Yeah.
I feel like she has it in her to do it. Only because of other stories that I've heard about her behind the scenes. I feel like she has it. She has it in her to do it. If she actually did the big if, don't come at me, okay? Allegedly for entertainment purposes only. If she did all that, she is a fucking evil mastermind.
Oh, yeah.
100%. Yeah.
If she did that.
Yeah, Grinch ain't got shit on her.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Holy shit.
What is squatters' rights?
It's a crazy law we have. I think it varies state by state, but
It
where
does.
you can live in an abandoned house or a house that someone doesn't live in for a certain amount of time, and then that house is like yours. If you
What?
keep it up, yeah, if you're the one that's like if you have like power on at the house or you're cutting the grass, or at least that's how it is in our state, you have to be like keeping it up and living there, and then it's your house.
There's
take
been
record.
snowbirds. There's been snowbirds that they would go back to their homes, and squatters were in their house. And they had to
Whoa.
go, they had to go through legal means to, because, snowbirds, they live half the year one place, half the year, they go one place in the winter, one place in the summer.
Yeah.
So they spend half the year in one part of the United States and then half the year another part of wherever. Yep.
Imagine having the money
Airbnbs.
doing that. Like,
They had some issues with Airbnb with like people renting the houses out for like a week and then refusing to leave and like
Yep.
staying there long enough to get the squatter rights.
Yep.
oh, that is wow. That's a crazy law. That's an
Mhm.
actual crazy law. I've never. Oh, I
Yeah,
wonder.
that's
I don't think we've got
wild.
that here. I doubt it. Let me look this up.
Ha!
Squatters.
Jar Dinosaur says, can't wait to be a snowbird. Sorry, not sorry. Crazy.
So squatters' rights laws vary from state to state, but here are the common criteria in Australia for adverse possession. The claimant must have been in actual, unrestricted, and continuous physical control of the land for a period of 12 years. So 12 years.
Yeah,
we
see,
have
our
to have
shit's like 60 days or like 30 days,
Yeah.
depending on the state, not 12 fucking years. God, at that
Wow.
point, it's your fucking home after 12 years. Shit.
Yeah.
No, but here it's like, hold on, I'm gonna look it up here. Hold on. Squatters'
Okay.
rights. All right.
What a hustle.
All right, let's see. All right, in my state, in Virginia, a squatter must reside on a property for at least, it's 15 years here. Marking an adverse possession or claim. All right, within, was it Florida? Who has it bad? Is it Florida?
Yeah, I think Florida's got a real short one.
Okay, must have lived in the property. Okay, Florida is 7 years. All right, hold on.
Yeah.
Rights, 32, 60 days. Continuous possession, as mentioned before, explains that a squatter must stay on a property at least 15 years if they want to file for adverse possession. Squatters cannot leave for any period of time, whether it's days, weeks, months, and return later.
So it has to be literally continuous for that amount of time. Yeah, it says, I just looked it up. So, like for America, it's between 7 and 20 years.
Yeah, because like state of California, it's 5 years. Your property for a period of 5 years put forward any adverse possession claims. Well, then why are they having a hard time kicking people out? Oh, you know what? I'm getting squatters and renters mixed up.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting squatters and renters mixed up. I think that's what it is. Or like if you, like say you're renting an apartment, right?
Mhm.
And it's just you on the lease. But you have somebody living with you that's not on the lease, and I think if they get mail there and they've been there at least 30 days, it's like their home too, even though you can get in trouble that they live there. I think that's what I was thinking of.
You know, I just looked up that Airbnb thing, right? It says in many states, the duration of occupancy before overstayers can invoke squatters' rights is 30 days.
Okay,
others
that's
it's as
what we were
short as
thinking.
14.
Boom. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
so-
what Bunny was talking about.
Yeah,
Huh,
yeah. So
interesting.
they can be removed by law enforcers if they're trespassers or loiterers. But yeah, you can invoke it for after 30 days, sometimes as short as 14 days, as long as someone stays enough on the property to be legally deemed as a squatter. So it must be like 30 to 14, depending on where you are.
D-Max says, I've got like 6+ years before the saps I bought my property from realized that I gave them a stuffed mule. I know that's right, D-Max. D-Max is going to be an official squatter in 6+ years.
That's
Squatters'
funny.
rights, damn it. That's crazy. Yeah, no, I was getting the renters thing mixed up. I think that's how long it takes for you to be considered a squatter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah, so it's the Airbnb loophole thing that they've got there. That's 30 days.
Mhm.
Yeah. Because I think that's here for Australia as well. Because if it's empty, they can have the title.
I think anybody who Anyway, I think anybody who does an Airbnb is crazy.
Yeah, especially if you're doing it for your own home, like while you're away and letting
Mm-mm.
people in there and doing stuff.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah.
No, thank you. No, thank you. Would not do it.
I wouldn't even stay in Airbnb. Like, they could have cameras all in there.
Yeah,
I'm too paranoid to stay in some stranger's house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many like shorts and stuff like that I've seen where people put like a piece of tissue paper against the mirror. And you can see, like, you can actually see like there's this big sort of gap between where the tissue paper and where the mirror starts, and you're like, what's going on there?
Yeah.
No,
Enough room to hide
you.
cameras.
I'm already scared enough of a hotel. Don't put me in a damn Airbnb. Scared
Yeah.
enough of that shit.
My mama stayed at an Airbnb one time where when she got there, she noticed that like everything was like shittily put together. Like she said, the rack for the towel in the bathroom was like stuffed in the wall with band-aids, and if you barely touched it, it would break. There was so much stuff around the house, but when she left, she ended up getting a fine for all the shit that was broken, and she had taken pictures of all of it when she first got there. Thank goodness. My mom was smart. But yeah, it must be like a scam that they do with that house. The person that has the house, they won't fix anything, but then when it breaks, you get a charge. And they get an extra. Yeah, I was like, that makes sense. That's probably what they're doing.
Scam. Everybody's out to scam you. Don't let people Illuminati you. What are you doing, people?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Shit. All right. Well, anything else before we get out of here? We had a nice little short live today.
Yeah, that was a nice little one.
We're
How about you,
recording
Jack?
tomorrow night.
Yes, we are. We've got a whole bunch of new stuff to talk about as well, which is a bit refreshing. So.
Yeah. I'm glad to be recording.
Yeah.
Read up on deeds of trust. They seem terrible in this situation, especially. I ain't reading up on that shit. I'll listen to
It's just crazy.
That's a bunch of jargon that I do not understand. Take videos and pictures before and after you stay in an Airbnb. Yes, Giselle. Yeah, 100%. All right, ladies. Well, tell everybody goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Thanks for coming.
All right. Peace out, everybody. And I'm trying to hit the button. Don't at me. All right, let's go. Peace out. Bye.
Watch me. I'ma get it how I wanna get it, you don't get it. I can do anything, I don't got a limit. I'ma make my mind up, I'm committed. It might take some time, might take a minute. I won't give up, I don't give in a shit. I do what I want when I wanna do it. Call it a power or call it a gift. I call it persistence or driving some wit. I ain't no minute man. Good things take time when I'm in it, man. Give me some time and I'm with a fam. Now I'm gone too far from the beginning, man. I can teach you, but you gotta listen. I got lessons, all lessons to give them. Think the masters are open and wishing and thinking and driven and cutting the ribbons. And they know they don't want it more than me. I work hard, they call it a disease. I work hard so I can go be free. But I don't work for anyone but me. But it didn't start like that. I was 9 to 5, didn't feel right. Had to get in touch with myself, get my mind back. To figure out what I want in this life bad. And I don't regret it, failed a lot, but I learned my lessons. Got new moves, new things, new weapons. And now I finally got direction. We ain't got no time to be complacent. You only got one life to go make a statement. Everything you want, it'll all be waiting. So put your mind to it and you can become greatness. So don't quit, don't stop, push through it. You got dreams, one life, go do it. Make moves, improve, keep doing. A new life, new you can choose it. Watch me. face off. Everybody know I got plans to take off. Everybody know I got bands, no J's on. I'ma do life like me, no days off. I don't really care what you think about me. Hate for the minds up like a disease. Filling me with fight, some life energy, knowing that I'm doing something right. If you hating, I just try to keep my mind real vacant. I took all my time in the basement. I spent half my life impatient. It was worth all the time and patience. Huh, get it? The way I said it. Never mind, I don't have time, forget it. You can read all my rhymes on Reddit. They need to feed and damn it, I fed it. I got my eyes on the prize. I tell truth, won't hear no lies. I don't take, I give and guide. I don't break, I live and fight. On the chase, I got the sight. Vision goals, I set them right. Working through the lonely nights. Worth it on the other side. If you try to make it fast, it won't last. Take a stab, make it bad. Face the fast, but still lag. Don't give up, don't look back. You got this, no stopping, no quitting, no stalling, no options. You're running, follow your dreams and find your calling.
We ain't got no time to be complacent. You only got one life to go make a statement. Everything you want, it'll all be waiting. So put your mind to it and you can become greatness. So don't quit, don't stop, push through it. You got dreams, one life, go do it. Make moves, improve, keep doing. A new life, new you, you can choose it.
Watch me.